To prove my loving, you must chop my money, yeah. Cause my bank alerts na bagam, my checking on the bounce. My mansion on na badam, baby, take a look around. My bank alerts na bagam, my checking on the bounce. My mansion on na badam, make you take a look around. Hey, can I get bishop on a egadigo? Hey, can I get bishop on a ifadigo? Like play. The person we want your you run the back to stay. Them say I the grace. Say which can love be this? They don't know how I feel. Baby say something, make we do something. Yeah, let me hear you say I do. Baby say something, make we do something. Yeah, baby mona gigi bio. Cause my bank alerts na bagam, my checking on the bounce. My mansion on na badam, baby take a look around. My bank alerts na bagam, my checking on the bounce. My mansion on na badam, make you take a look around. Girl, it's up to you, but I dey pray you say I do. Go tell your papa, say na me they come for you. Hey, can I get bishop on a egadigo? Hey, can I get bishop on a ifadigo? Imakwa oge mbido, imakwa efizinjio, imakwa odindimbido. Cause my bank alerts na bagam, my checking on the bounce. My mansion on na badam, baby take a look around. My bank alerts na bagam, my checking on the bounce. My mansion on na badam, make you take a look around. Girl, it's up to you, but still the prayer you say I do.
All right. Good morning. Well, good afternoon, everyone. We are happy to have you again with us with the JOAMA weekly Zoom. And it's always a pleasure to have guests with us. So it's always a pleasure to encounter new entrepreneur, big businesses, but it's such a pleasure to have you back again with us. And always remember, if you can be with us live, we also have the live session on YouTube. I will present myself. My name is Junella ONDO. I am the Vice President and the General Manager of JOAMA Consulting. And I'm also the presenter of this weekly Zoom. And today we have the pleasure to have with us Mrs. KOKOBILI with us. And she is going to share a little bit about her business and her product. And without further ado, we don't want to take more time. I would like to welcome Mrs. KOKOBILI. We are so glad to have you with us. And we hope that this interview will be a great opportunity, not only for you, but for us and everybody that is watching. So welcome, Mrs. KOKOBILI. How are you doing?
Very fine, thank you. Junella, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
And thanks for inviting me over. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much. How are you? How is it going on with all this winter now, pandemic? Like, how is it going?
Well, I think we're already used to it.
Yeah.
Well, and we don't have. It's not like we have any other choice. So
exactly,
we just have to love it.
Exactly.
I've learned to love winter. I've learned to love everything about this place, so that
exactly.
I
And
don't
I think
become miserable.
it's also the beauty of nature. You know, one time it's sun, the leaves and all that, and all of a sudden it's all white. So it's also the beauty of nature.
Exactly.
I also would like you to, first of all, talk about yourself. You know, we want to know who is Mrs. Victoria KOKOBILI, a little bit about the background, like anything. We just want to learn somewhere about who are you.
Okay, all right. First of all, let me say a good day to everyone who is watching. I want to thank you, JOAMA Consulting, for this wonderful opportunity given to me to be able to say some things about myself, say some things about my business. I'm not taking it for granted. I really want to say a big thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it from the depth of my heart. I'm Victoria KOKOBILI, as you said, and I'm the CEO of GoodDeal International Company. My background, okay, let me start with myself. I'm a Nigerian, to be precise. I'm from Lagos State in Nigeria, and educationally, I have an engineering background. I studied mechanical engineering, and then I also have a master's in industrial and production engineering. And at the same time, too, I'm also a certified project manager. And so that's my educational background. But business-wise, I have been a business woman since I was very little, since I was small. You know, I started doing business secretly, even within the family.
Exactly.
So business is something, I think it's inborn. For me, you know, I don't think I can separate myself from it. So even with the engineering background and all that, my heart is still in business, and I love doing business. Yes.
Yeah.
And back home, I did business. I worked. Normally, I had my career, my engineering career, but I still had my business by the sides, and it was very successful. I was running grocery stores. You know, so that was the business I did before I came, and it was really successful. It pained me that I had to, you know, kind of like abandon it and come to Canada, you know, because of my business. I didn't want to come to Canada, but I did. I made that decision to come. But I'm glad I'm here. There's everywhere. If you have it in your blood, you have it. Exactly. So I got here and I'm like, yes. After a while, I even wanted to put it away. But when I got here, I'm like, no, the thing just wouldn't leave me. You know, just wouldn't leave me. It just keeps coming, you know. And I found myself in business again, even when I thought I was going to shut it down, and like, because I got here, things were so different. I'm like, wow, you know, it's not like back home. Everything is costly here. You have to, everything is regimented. You have to follow the rules strictly here. So I'm here. I'm back in business, and I'm glad and I'm happy. Yes,
I know there's a say for actually on my Nigerian feel like I think I met some, but there's this expression when we say that Nigerian they carry last. So you guys are always forward. Like, it's rare for me to find like successful business and there's no Nigerian in there. I think you guys are really like actually my Nigerian people for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Very hardworking.
And to add to what you said about Nigerians, there's something they always say too, that you see, if you go anywhere, if you don't see any Nigerian there, just pack your bags and go.
That is so true.
If you don't see a Nigerian there, don't stay there.
Don't stay there.
But if you see a Nigerian, don't worry. It's just
that's so true. That's so true.
Really funny,
and then you mentioned about you know, coming to Canada, and then how was it like? How was it? Was it kind of hard, a little bit easy, or a little bit of both to come? Like, did you come first by yourself, or were you a family?
In fact, it's my journey to Canada is it's a very funny one, because one, I came in through the provincial nomination. And fortunately for me, the person that helped me happened to be a friend of mine who was my classmate in school back then. But we were so close. In fact, we were three of us that we were moving like in groups. And somehow he got here first. He came for his master's. And after his master's, he stayed back. And then he brought the other two of us in. So three of us are all here, yes, from way back in school. Yeah, so I came in through my friend. He even though I was very reluctant, because I knew that I was so successful back home. I had everything, I had a good job. I was the head of my department. I had my official car. Everything was was business again. So I didn't see any reason to come here. And then with the things you hear that, when you get abroad, you start doing some hard labor work. You know, they don't respect your certificate or whatever. It was a tough decision for me, though. Yeah. But that's how I still made the tough decision, and I found myself here.
Wow! And how long have you been in Canada?
I came into Canada precisely April 6th, 2016.
Okay.
Yes. So that's about 4 years there.
4 years now. Yeah. Yes. That's
I came 2016, April 6th. Yes.
That's great. And then how are you handling, you know, that's something also I admire with women. Like how are you handling like business and family duty? Like, is it too like much or you're actually used to it?
Yeah, like I said, it was, for me, it's really nothing here because here, I don't do much of even going out, you know, like it used to be. And you seem to be able to, everything seems to be you can really get everything in the same place. Look at when we go to shop, it's unlike Nigeria. Here it's like a one-stop shop. You can have everything you want. You want your fruits, you want everything. You can actually go into a store, get everything you want, and just go back home. But Nigeria is different. Though we have our big stores there, but you still have to go into the local markets and do all those things. So it's easier here. It's easier here, and somehow it's easier, but at the same time, I like it. There's a good part to it. There's a good part not to it, because sometimes I find myself just in the house most times. You know, nothing to go out. Like back home, you do when I run my day job, the evening business starts. Then weekends, I'm at the market. I go to stock the shop. You know, I do all of those things myself. And then, you know, it's not like that now. So I feel like sometimes I'm underutilized here than back home. Yeah. So
thank you so much for giving us so much fun fact about you and then about your life. And now we're going to go straight to what we are here for. So for GoodDeal International, like, did it start here in Canada, or it was already an idea that you had back home?
Back home, like I said, the business I ran in Nigeria, the name GoodDeal has always been in Nigeria. It was the same, is the name of my stores in Nigeria. I had GoodDeal stores. I had 2 of them, and they were the community I was in. They were the biggest in the 2 communities that I had them. I had one in Ajawa State, and then I also had one somewhere along Isolo, to Aye bus stop to be precise. So the name has been there. So when I came to Canada, it was easier for me to get it registered here too. I still wanted to maintain the name. I didn't want to change it. So I maintained it, I registered it, and I've been doing some small business here and there since then.
Okay. So can you give us a little bit about what is GoodDeal? I mean, especially what is doing here, like what is the business about, or what are the products, so that we
that I'm into. Okay, like I said, the business before was like a grocery store, like we call it a supermarket, or like what we have here, you know, we call so you have almost like every department in it. So everything, it encompasses every department of everything we need, as in toiletries, you have hair products, food, everything was involved. And it was the same thing I wanted to establish here. You know, I came with that vision that, okay, I was coming to establish something like that here. But like I told you, when I got here, I saw the dynamics of everything. I knew it was different. It wasn't something that you just want to jump into like that, you know, because one, the capital involved, and then the labor too. You know, labor is not cheap here. That's like it was back home. You know, so I knew that I had to go to the drawing board. I really have to get my wits together before I can say I want to launch into it. Yes, it's something I still planned, but I just told myself, okay, start little with it. So when I came in, I did a little bit of some supplies. In food area, I did something on plantain flour. I had my suppliers, you know, I did a little bit of a raw plantain flour, the green one, that is very healthy for people who are diabetic, you know, it's very good, very healthy, and the product too is very good. So I did that for a while before I got pregnant. I went for maternity leave, so I had to put everything on hold. But and then I went back fully into my work. But recently, especially within this COVID, when COVID started again, I told myself, well, this will be an opportunity to start something. So I decided to take up the hair product aspect of the business. You know, so like I do hair extensions. Okay. And then I started doing that. I did some research. I got some products. I set up a website where I could do my retailing, and even in the house, I I apportioned a part of the house for my store. I have a store in the house, you know, so where I'm running the business. So I have a website. I do virgin hair. I do virgin hair. I do hair products. And I also do some synthetic. I do wigs. Yes, I have wigs. I have
with me so that I can share too.
Okay. Do you have the website?
Yeah, or you can also do it. It doesn't matter.
Let me see. Okay. So okay, let me go this way. Okay. All right. So this is okay. So this is the GoodDeal here section. As you can see, that's www.gooddealhere.com. So this is the hair website, and though I have the other hair products too in it. Yes, these are the virgin hair. You know that I have the yaki curl, I have the body weave, I have all the yaki straight, those ones. And then I also told you that I do the synthetic ones, because I first started with the virgin hair, and then I found out that because of the price, it will make me to only concentrate on a particular aspect of the market. You know, because some people might find that too costly. And you may not be able to really get to them. So I decided to go for the lower brands too, the synthetic hairs, and so that I can have like everybody in it, so that everybody can have, you know, there's nothing you say, yes, you can, it's affordable, you know, you can capture everyone. So that's what I did. So I went for the hair extensions too. I have the pre-stretched and all that. I have some body products too. Like these are the categories that we have. Okay, yes. So this is the category. I have the hair care, the hair color. I have relaxers, some skincare products. I have some soaps, and then the different. You see, I have braids. I have extension, lace wigs. I have some appliances. So yeah, so that's kind of like it's a broad view of everything that we have. So we are still working on the website, but it's still good to go as it is. When I mean we are still working, like we are still, I'm working on bringing in more products.
More product, okay. And yes, is it just an online store, or you are planning on also one day?
I'm hoping that very soon I'm probably going to have to go out, launch out and get a store. I told you in my house, I have a store in the house.
Oh, okay, wow.
I have a store. It's a pity maybe I should have taken some pictures
another
time. Yes, I have a whole room that I welded. There are hooks. There are so many, just like a store. If you come in, it's like a store itself, but it's just that it's in-house.
Oh, yes. But that's nice. I feel like it kind of save you more money than having
exactly. Because like I said, here things are really costly. For you to have a nice shop, you're going to be paying thousands every month.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
And just starting, I don't think it's the best idea for me to do that now, because you find out that all your money just goes into, you know, you setting up and all that. But I'm trying to grow it a little bit. When I see that, okay, fine, I have my volume. I have a volume that I know can take care of that the expenses of getting a place, renting a place out and all that, then I'll look into that. But honestly, I really look into that. I'm hoping that soon I'll get into that. And when COVID is over and all that.
Oh yeah, we're hoping to. I think probably my mom and I will come by, because we probably need some help going.
Exactly. So yeah, that's one good thing about the hair business.
Exactly.
You know, no matter what, despite COVID, people are still doing their hair.
Exactly.
Despite COVID, people still want to look good. You know, people are still trying to take care of their skin, all that. And especially where we are, you know, back home it was easy. We don't really have many skin problems like people have here.
Yeah.
I guess maybe because of the weather.
The weather and the way we eat.
Yes, yeah. I know. So those were some of the things I saw, and I said, okay, fine, this might be a good area to go into. The background I had. So that's why I carved out the beauty product. And then another thing I do is I also do, I'm also a representative of Avon products.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I do.
I had some products from Avon in a long time. I used to have a friend working for that.
Oh, okay, that's beautiful. So this is my Avon website. As you can see, Victoria KOKOBILI, yes. I'm registered. I have my website too, so where you can get whatever. You see, we have makeup, we have skin care, we have bath and body, fragrance, hair care. We also have hair care here, fashion, home, health. So where people can order, and you know, we get it across to them. We can get it shipped to them. They don't have to. We send the products to them whenever they order. We get it delivered to their house.
Oh, there is the house.
Yes.
Okay. And people,
Yes.
if they want to order, do they go on the website or they can go through you? And
They can go to the website. Yes, if I give them the what I've done here is that I've been able to bring all my other website, all my other business into the Good Deal. Like if you see the Good Deal here, the Mary Kay site is here.
Okay.
So if you want a Mary Kay product, you can still go to the website and go to the Mary Kay and place your order.
Oh, that's genius.
Yes, this is what I do. Mary Kay too. I am a beauty consultant with Mary Kay.
Okay.
So I do that too. So skincare products, wonderful products. They are very, very effective. You know, I use this too. You know, when this is my favorite
Your
one.
favorite? Oh, okay.
Yes, so because I think I know back home a lot of people concentrate more on makeups and all that, but I believe that taking care of your skin is more important. You know, when you take care of the skin itself, you need little makeup.
Yeah.
Because when you have a beautiful skin, you don't need too much makeup. But when your skin is bad, that's where you spend a lot of time having. Yes. So what I try to concentrate on the skin therapy. You know, first working on people's skin to make sure that you have a good skin. Once your skin is radiating, you don't need too much makeup. Like if you look at me now, you see that I don't even have any. I just have a powder on.
Yeah.
I don't have, and you think that maybe I've made up my face.
That's true.
Yes. I just have a powder. I don't have any foundation. Don't have anything on.
Then your skin really looks good.
Exactly. So for a long time, I did not, but I found out that look, I have to get at it. Back home, yes, we had time. When we got here, maybe because of the way the whole place is, and you know, back home somehow you just want to look good. Yeah. But here, if you are not careful, you have to be conscious with you really looking good here.
Good. Yeah.
If not, you're just gonna wake up and see that you become an old woman all of a sudden. You know, so like I said before I digress, I try to help people with their skin. We look at the texture of your skin. You know, we'll look at it, then we'll prescribe what we think is good. And the good thing about Mary Kay is that there's something for every skin type.
Yeah, that's.
So yes. So what we do once I'm able to get some data from you as about what your skin, what you like, what you think about your skin, I'll be able to prescribe what is good for you that will help you to make your skin better. Okay. And then you spend less on makeup and trying to cover up what should not be there in the first place anyway.
Exactly.
So also, I have
yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so the Mary Kay. So from that same Good Deal here side,
Good Deal, you have
I go to the Mary Kay, and this is the Avon side.
Okay.
So it's yes, so that makes it easy
so you can just that's good.
Yes,
it's actually the first time that I see like somebody having a website and they include the
other one. Yes, I just because it's for me, I don't want a situation where I have to be telling people, okay, take this card for this website, take this card for this business, take this card. So just one takes you to everything.
Yeah.
And I'm still hoping to bring in more business so that people can. It's like a one-stop center too. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I still hope to go into the food business too.
Oh, okay.
Yes, eventually, yes. I'm still looking. Something that is one area that I'm still looking into, but it's just that it's a little bit capital intensive, and then you really need to, you need to plan for that. Food is not something you just want to run into.
Exactly.
So you have all the facilities ready because of storage, Yeah, exactly.
And also for the food, like, are you going for specific, like probably African, Caribbean food or any?
Exactly. Yes, it's going to be a mix of all the foods. It's going to be a mix. Yes, I'm going to do the Nigerian food. And then another aspect, apart from selling the food, another aspect I'm also looking at is in the area of food packaging.
Okay.
Food packaging, because, like I said, there are a lot of people too, there are a lot of products, there are a lot of food around, but the presentation matters.
Yeah, that's true.
For you to really get into the market, especially Canada is very strict about all of that. Like the way you label your product, the way your packages are, so it's something that Good Deal is also looking into. So there are some people, even if you can bring in your all you need is bring in your product. We do your designs for you, we do your packaging for you. They are beautiful enough that when they get into the market, they are easily accepted. And, so we are looking into all of that too. But like I said, it's also capital intensive. It takes time, but we are working on it.
Okay. And then do you find it, or maybe when you were starting, I think every business have their ups and downs. Like what are the ups and downs that you have encountered or you probably have during you started the GoodDeal business here?
Okay, yes. I think that the first hassle I had was, getting to, like I said, the way this place runs, there's limited contact to people. The way it's not like back home, where the market is there. It's like the market even comes to you. Yes, exactly. Wherever you are, the market comes to you. The people are there. You can approach people whichever way you want. People don't get upset like you're in their bubble or anything like that. But here you have to be careful the way you approach people. You don't just put things in people's face. In Africa, even what you don't want, they'll bring it to you. They will, even in the market, they will drag you. What you will tell them, this is what I want.
They will just stop you out of nowhere.
He doesn't have what you want, but he will still drag you to the place and say, look, okay. Then you get there, you're like, okay, what is it that I want? You don't have it. He said, no, I just think you should look at what I have. But that's
this is so cute.
Yeah, they said like, no, I just wanted you to see what I have. But I told you this is what I want. That's how interesting Africa is, and I love that about Africa.
Yeah.
But here it's not like that. You have to go the extra mile to really get to people. Like you're walking on the road. How many people do you even see on the road?
That's true.
Everybody's in their car rolled up with the heat. So that was one barrier I had to break. But like I said, I started talking to the people. You have to start with the family around you.
Exactly. The
family first, like maybe church members, try to that. So that's how I've been working, trying to market the business. But thank God it's getting better.
Yeah.
That's much I can say. It's a lot of work, a lot of effort.
That's for sure.
Yes, the future is really bright, so we're not going back.
Exactly. Yes. I like that mentality, and also like since there's a lot of like hair product beauty going on, do you think that sometimes you may feel like there's a lot of competition going on? You might not get that much work. There's
no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. But you see, there's an adage we used to say back home that they said the sky, right, is big enough for every bird to fly. No matter what, the sky is so big. The market is so big that you can still get your own portion there. One person can have it all.
Exactly.
You can still, depending on the effort you put in, depending on your presentation, your customer service, that's very important because, like you said, the products are there, but you have to be unique in your own way. You have to carve out a niche for yourself that is different from what every other person is putting out there. So that also needs extra effort. It's an extra effort that you have to put in for you to really be successful. Because yes, the competition is there. There's nothing new you want to bring to the market that is not out there. So now, how you want to make, you have to work on your pricing. Pricing is everything here.
Yeah.
It's everything. People are going, and because there are so many options, people are going for the rock bottom price.
Yeah,
so
everybody's going to deal.
Yes, exactly. Good deal. I mean, deals and all that. So, well, as the name is Good Deal, I'm trying to see that, yes, that I also give my customers good deals,
Yeah.
Like when the prices are good, that the prices that you can hardly get anywhere. So that's why
that's why you decide to call it Good Deal.
Well, yeah, but that's because who does not want a good deal? Who does not want everybody wants to. We want good things, but we want to pay a price that is less for it. That's what I mean. I put myself in my customer's shoes. What I want, I think it's what an average person wants. People want to pay less but get good product. And so that way we try to make sure that I go extra mile to see that how I'm getting my own products too in a cheaper way, so that I don't have to mark up my price so high that it becomes that you find it hard to sell.
Yeah.
So those are some of the efforts I'm putting into the business to be sure that,
And then also, like, I know it takes a lot of capital, like you said, like, do you have sponsor, or is everything that you are really working for it to put your money in there?
I don't have any sponsor. This is something that I've been doing on my own. I've not had any sponsor. I've not taken any loan from any bank to run the business. Wow. It's something that, like I said, from my business back home, some of the savings, you'll be shocked that I even bring money from back home to run my business here. You know, so those are some of the things that I do. I don't have any sponsor. I hope that, well, as time goes on, the business will grow so big. But you know, here, even if you want to go to anybody for a loan, they want to see your track record.
Oh yeah,
They
it's
want to see what you have
done.
done. Yes, then you have to be able to show them that, okay, yeah, this business is successful before they can come to help you.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'm doing. Once I have that, yes, as it grows bigger, then whoever you want to go to say, okay, please come and help me now, they should be able to say that, yes, we really need help, because they know that, yes, their money, they're going to get their money back.
Yeah.
We've seen the track record to see that, okay, this is the history of this business. This business has been running well. We think that if we support her, well, she's going to become bigger, and it's good business for the bank too.
Of
or
course,
whoever is sponsoring you. Exactly.
Of
you know,
course.
so that is it. I'm hoping that, yes, when the need comes, if I have to, I will.
Yeah.
But I'm not in a hurry for that. But if I have to, as time goes on, which I know eventually it will go so big, which is my prayer and my desire, that I go so big that I will begin to need the help of big banks and big.
Yeah, for sure. We are wishing you to actually keep growing.
Exactly.
So that I can all send all my friends to come and be like, okay, let's all go.
Okay, yes.
That's for sure. Okay, so that means the business back home is still going on. It's not something that you stop.
Not fully.
Not fully. Okay.
Not fully. Because it's really difficult to run a business when you are not on ground.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really business, and honestly, I need to tell you that the way I left, what I left is not what it is now.
Yeah.
It was in fact, when I came at a point in time, I was like, oh God, were you just waiting? Because the things we see now, the way things are, I know you also hear something. Things are really not as even when we were living, we thought that it was bad.
Yeah.
But now it's even worse. And it's not only in Africa, it's everywhere. Look at what COVID has come, what COVID has caused now. Even back here, we know a lot of businesses have been affected. So the same thing, my business was also affected back home. And then plus, like I said, when you are not on ground, it's hard to leave your business because the passion you have for it, they don't have that same passion.
Exactly.
Yes. And then rather than spoil the name of the business, it's better to probably just pack it up when it's still successful.
Yeah.
And know it to be a good business.
Yeah.
And to get it messed up.
Yeah.
You will not be able to redeem the name. So like I had to put on hold. I actually had to shut down the business. I had to, like I told you, I did it one after. I didn't do it at once. It was a gradual thing, you know, so that it won't hurt me, it won't hurt my customers and so. But for now, I'm concentrating more on this side now because I'm here for now.
Exactly.
Yeah, so,
and you can supervise anything.
And then when we grow big so much, then we can still go back.
Yeah.
GoodDeal is still home, everything is still there, the infrastructures are still there, so I can always go back home. But for now, no, I paused it a little bit. Yes.
Yeah. And like, what are your? I'm pretty sure there's probably goals or plan or things that you want to achieve concerning your business. So do you have any plan already that you're thinking that, okay, by this time I want to be doing this, I want to be reaching this level. So do you have any goals?
Yes, I plan to, like I said, I told you, I'm working on getting products at the minimal price, and which means I have to get suppliers too that can really give me the rock bottom price. Help me that they have the capacity, because I also want to grow. I want to become like distributor. I want to go into distributorship for other businesses so that I become a supplier to other big businesses too.
Oh, okay.
And then that way we can extend to different countries. We can go back to Africa, and go to the UK, go to the US, all that. So that is the plan we have. We really want to go big. Like I said, the market is there, the world is there waiting.
Exactly. And I think now with the e-commerce, I think everybody's adjusting to online and services. So if you distribute, Canada, well, I would say Manitoba will be the main hub,
yes. For now, yes, since I'm resident here, yes. And like I said, it doesn't matter. It depends. A lot of people they are here. You can do your business from China.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and you can get your products from China to all the countries. You know, so that's
the plan.
So that's the plan. Yes.
Okay. Well, like I'm really wishing that your business grow like more and more, and then for whoever is watching, it's not just about hair. Like it could be like the skincare, like take care of your skin. I think this is one thing that we need to, and then the website is there, like, and then also you can always check there's the contact there and everything. So before we actually wrap up everything, is there like a little message that you can give, for example, for people that are trying to start new business, or whether it's a Black woman like you, or you know, especially that us immigrant coming, like what is something that you can tell to encourage, especially in the time that we are with COVID? It's hard to really come with a dream and then you're like, well, COVID is here, what am I supposed to do? So what is something that you can say to encourage people that are planning on opening a business one of these days?
Thank you. One thing I can say is that, you see, whatever it is that you desire to do, as long as you love what you are doing, you know, whatever you have passion for, because I know a lot of people are there that also have passion for their business. My advice is that, you see, just keep at it, be consistent with whatever you are doing. Be consistent with it. Whatever you are doing every day, give your time to it, and it will eventually come to materialize. And like I said, it's not as easy as it seems.
That's for sure.
There's a lot of sacrifice that needs to be made. For example, your family, your family is one key. You know, here it's not like Africa that you have people that can take care of your children. You know, you can go and put your children with your, you know, people are there. You can take a maid. You can do that, but you can't. A lot of people are not able to afford that here. So there is a lot of sacrifice, and you know, you need to be able to balance things, because family will come into it. And like I told you, I also have my job. With all the business I'm doing, I have my family, I have my job. So it's a lot of sacrifice. You come back, the job has taken the whole day, your family is there, but you still have to have time to put into the business to make sure that it's successful. So it's especially at the startup, you just have to be consistent and devote time, like I said, and be prayerful too. You know, there's nothing that prayer changes things.
Of course.
Whatever you want to do, you commit it into God's hands. You know, we have no wisdom. The wisdom you even need, you need the wisdom from God to be able to know what steps to take at what point in time, because one wrong step can actually mess the whole thing up.
Exactly.
You know, so that spiritual aspect is also very, very important and very key. In fact, it should be the foundation of everything, because the spiritual is what controls the physical. And like I tell you, business is not physical, business is spiritual. People need to understand that. People just don't take it for granted that, oh, what is it? It's not just buying and selling, it's a spiritual thing. You know, so once the spiritual is taken care of, the physical makes it easy. And you know, you need prayers to even encourage yourself and trusting God that things are going to be okay. And like I said, funding, you need to be disciplined. You need to be able to save. Because for you to start up anything, you still need capital. And if people are not disciplined with their spending, especially here, you may not be able to do anything. Because like I said, it's not like back home that anybody can look at you, and if you tell the person, oh, I wish I can do it, somebody can just look at you and give money to you. Like in Africa. And somebody can just have mercy on you and say, oh, what is this that you want to do? Oh, I want to do it. Let me help you with this. But you hardly get that here. You know, you have to do it. You have to work it out yourself. So it's very important you need to have a savings culture to be able to set money aside.
Exactly.
You need to be able to work with your husband, to work with your family to understand, okay, this is my dream. I need you, because there are some sacrifices you need to make. Your husband needs to know, your partner needs to know that, okay, you are making this sacrifice for this reason. And once you are united, it makes it easy. You know, you are both working towards a goal. So because when you are saving now, it means that the other party will know that, okay, since you are saving towards this goal, we have to manage what we have. I have to be responsible for this period for this, you know, and that requires a lot of understanding on your partner's side. You know, so that is very, very important. And like I said, be prayerful, keep going at it, keep giving time to it every day, spend some time on the business. Don't say, oh, because we are home, and you just say, there are times that weekends I just stay on the system. You know, I can tell you it's a lot of work to get that website on. Because having to deal with, I knew that there was somebody that I was even working with back home, you know, but I wasn't getting what I want. It was really frustrating. I wasn't moving, you know, the person was kind of like trying to take advantage of me. I had to take it off from that person, give it to another person. You know, everything looks beautiful, but I'm telling you, the story behind the website itself is a story on it. It's enough for one to be discouraged, because what I saw at first was enough to discourage me to say, no, I'm not doing this again. I wasted money, but I didn't get, I gave money, I didn't even get the result I wanted. And I was almost at the mercy of the person until I had to say, okay, fine, forget whatever money, I'm letting it go. I don't care. I need to move forward. I have to take it off.
Exactly.
So those are things that will come. If you are not strong, if you are not determined, if you are not sure of what you want to do, you might be discouraged and just give everything up.
That's true.
You know, so those things are bound to come. But once you keep the target where you are going should be your target, should be all you see. Oh, this is what I see. So where I'm going is what I see. And that is what has been helping me to go. That's my source of encouragement. And you must be, they say, as a man thinketh, so is he. You have to be able to think big. Because sometimes when I look at the things that I'm looking at and where I am, I'm like, something will be telling you, how do you think, are you being reasonable? But you have to tell yourself, I'm reasonable. All things are possible, you know, to God, you know. So whatever it is, once you make up your mind, with the help of God, just keep to it. Don't be focused. Don't let anything weigh you down. The challenges are going to come, but those challenges should be stepping stones that will take you to where you are going to. And with the help of God, you just find that at a point in time, by the time you look back, you're like, wow, you mean I came all the way from there? Look at where I am now. So I encourage everyone, once you have the passion for it, you are led to it, you have put it before God, and God is giving you a go ahead, it's okay to go.
Thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate the words that you gave, and especially some points such as, you know, not giving up, and already mentally be ready, because there'll be risks, there'll be challenges. So if you're not already preparing your mindset for that will be
exactly.
And especially also having that family unity, because if you have it already in your family, if you're getting the support, then it will be easier to. So those are some points that we really need to. So thank you so much for taking out of your time. Like,
it's a privilege. I count it as a privilege.
I know you are a businesswoman. You always, so for you taking the time today to come share your business and your journey into that was really appreciated. So from all the drama team, we really thank you for taking that time. We hope that the next time that you're going to come, it will be something, we are hoping that it will be just
Amen.
You tell us, okay, I actually have a building. So we wish you all the best.
Amen.
And for those that are listening with us and those that will probably listen on YouTube, I hope you also got the advice that Mrs. KOKOBILI gave us today. So don't give up on your dream, be consistent, pray about it, and everything will be fine. Like, things might come your way, but if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, like nothing. So thank you so much for coming today, and have a great rest of the day. So
I will.
And you and your family, thank you so much.
Thank you, Junella. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
Oh no. Girl, it's up to you, but I pray you say I do. Go tell your papa, say na me they come for you. Hey, can I get bishop on a egadigo? Hey, can I get bishop on a ifadigo? Today, not today. And when I finish, you go no sin at me. As you did the delay to prove my loving, you must chop my money. Cause my bank alerts na bagam, my checking on the bounce, my mansion on the badam. Baby, take a look around. My bank alerts na bagam, my checking on the bounce, my mansion on the badam. Make you take a look around.